What's up, guys? Killer back with another Zombie IO video, and today, like obvious, we're talking about that triple S hero, the Monkey King Wukong himself. And man, let me tell you something. I do have him. I finally got him. I got him to I think I got him up to I think I got him up to tier 1. Let's double check. I think I got him up to tier 1. And I have to say, there was a lot of preconceived notions about this guy. So yeah, I got him. I think I got him to the fire. Yeah, fire 1. So I need 2 more tiers left. I have to say this guy is somewhat amazing. So like, let's talk about him. Let's go over the event first, and then we'll go over him, and we'll actually do a little gameplay with him. See how it goes. All right, so you have the Monkey King Arrival event. Monkey King Wukong. As you can see, the unawakened Monkey King and then the awakened Hellfire. So what's the difference? So the Monkey King is star 1 through 5 and the Hellfire is star 6 through 7. And that is how you get him. As you can see, he chains here with Dr. J. And so somebody was asking me earlier, they're like, so Killa, like if I go for the SS hero or the triple S heroes, do I need as many SS heroes or triple S heroes as I do the regular heroes? And the answer is no. So the S heroes, if we were to reset this one, as you can see, the S heroes take 9 of the same character and then 78 of the classification of the character. So you need 78 DPS characters, which would be, in this case, Molly and Natasha. I'm messing up her name. And Natasha, I think I said her name wrong. I might have said it wrong. And then you need 8 of Elena eight of Elena plus the 1 to get her going all the way up to Myth 4. As we go to Dr. J, if I was to reset him, as you can see, he would just return the power, and he's stuck, because what happens is you only need 1 Dr. J to get to Myth 4, but to surpass the surpassing levels, you need another 3. So you only need 4 Dr. J's to get the max surpassing. So that's how that goes. As far as Reno, same way. You only need 4 to get the maximum surpassing, and same with the Monkey King. And the Monkey King, as you can see, pairs with Dr. J. I think I just said that. Sorry. And you know, you need the other. I need 2 more to get him maxed out to get the 3rd fire, and so that's how you get him. And then each fire gives you a massive bonus. We talked about in this last video, but I didn't go over the surpassing in the part 1 of the Monkey King. So the first surpassing level, Wukong surpassing level 1, damage adds by 50% for self and clones. So damage adds by 50%. I believe that is your regular emote monsters. I believe that's that. And then stat boost by 5% attack. So that is the surpassing level 1. Surpassing level 2, Wukong surpassing level 2. When a clone disappears, it performs a spinning attack dealing damage to the unit within a radius of 6 meters. So we'll go over the clones and show you how he plays and different stuff like that. But when you go over the clones he has so many clones. I feel they say 10. I think it's more than 10, but it feels like, let's just go 10. And they come out and they attack the bosses, and they attack the elites first. Like, it's their priority. I love it. It's a great thing, because like when you're going against some of these bosses and you're like, man, I'm on the teeter of my next death and I don't have a revive. The clones push you through that boss and that elite, and he is definitely a single target for the world boss and guild boss. This guy's a game changer, especially if you can get him to that 7 tier. And today I wasn't able to get him to 7 tier on my guild boss or my world boss, but he is a game changer. I was using him before. I was using him at just Myth 4, not surpassing, and he did a big difference in damage. Wukong surpassing level 3. Awaken Rage of Jingu Bang is promoted by 50%. So basically, his staff, what he hits you with, the damage from the staff is promoted by 50%. The damage adds by 50%. So it's even more damage that adds another 50%. So you're looking like a 75% increase of damage to the ads, and then you get another boost of 5% attack and 5% health. I didn't say at level 2 he gets another 5% of health. So big big upgrade. Another thing is kind of nice about Wukong. If you guys are low on avatars, he does come with a nifty avatar. And for not verbal reasons, I'm not having a monkey as my avatar. So I'm going back to Dr. J. Oh, sorry, I got a little dicey there, but whatever. I can't do a monkey as my avatar. Now, if this is a fire flame, like I might do it because that just looks cool. But let's do this. Let's see if we can showcase this trial, and you guys can see how Monkey Wukong will benefit you and how he works with the team you've got in place. I think I have my full gear on, so you won't be able to see him as much. And so you start off, you're able to get him. We'll refresh and refresh one more time. They won't give him to me twice. Let's see if it's going to glitch up. So that last video I have to apologize for, guys. The gauntlet video, I was trying to get that out because I knew the gauntlet came out for you guys, and I totally forgot to make a video about it. I had to use it when I had the time. But as you can see, you got these little yellow dots that are all over the place, right? Those are his minions, and they're active. Like, they go after stuff. So like, for instance, like you can see like where they're going and attacking like certain things like right away. Like, and I haven't even moved yet, but they're like going and attacking certain things. So there goes the flame, and there goes the flame twice. Cool. I'm trying to get something that's not gonna like impede upon showing the showcase of him. I'm going to go with that. I didn't even mean to do all that, but you can kind of see how these guys kind of go crazy. Maybe I'll turn off normal so you can kind of see. Maybe it'll show more. And like you can see how they just kind of go after. They kind of just go after the boss. Like they kind of circle around him, and they make this like circle around him, and they just go crazy on him. And yeah, and so I'm a big fan. I do like the boss and elite targeting. That comes in handy, especially with higher end gameplay. Like, he's clearly a higher end gameplay hero. As you can see, Spear definitely did more damage, but that's because this wasn't a long enough board. He's been the top damage. He's been my top damage hero in total damage tally in the last couple things I've done. I'll show you guys this. I didn't know you could get banknotes, and that's interesting. So maybe that would be. So I recently got up to, on the extreme challenge, I got up to level 71. So now I'm at 71 at chapter 75. And the reason that's important is because I am trying to get this right here. I don't have enough. I'm at 20. I'm at 9. I need 11 more. So long way to go. I got a couple I need to go back and beat. The Shuriken ones I can't beat and whatever not. But that's not what this video is about. Let's go back over Wukong. So why would you use this guy? So we went over last time kind of like his setup. And as you can see, like the SS Hero Privileged Soul Link. So he does link up to the level that you have Dr. J up to, which I got a max, so he's good to go. You don't have to do that. That's always good. Let's go over him so that way you can kind of see him over and over again. So we went over the Surpassing, but I think the thing that in his toolkit, the evolve of unlock stats, like this is kind of like right here. When attacking, there is a probability 50% to summon a minion, a clone, for collaborative attack with a max of 6. Well, you get past that right away because that's already built in. Team attack, we went over that. Damage dealt to oneself and other clones to elites and bosses increased by 50%. This is the tool, this is the piece in his kit that makes him really strong and viable for world boss, guild boss, end of level, mid level, and as your percentage go along the boards. Also the elites. The biggest one that I think he helps me out with, honestly, is when you have Wukong and you can play with him a while, you can see where the elites are coming out of massive mobs. You know, like towards like percentage 80 and 90, the mobs will kind of like stack on you, and then all of a sudden the elite will creep through the cloud. Well, creep through the crowd. Well, the clone will actually go to the elite and actually start doing damage to him, like start wrecking him. By the time he gets to you, he's at half, and then you reckon, oh, there's an elite. You pop your duck, you pop your vehicle, you pop your active ability from your spear, your gauntlet, or you just start focusing that area because you see where the elite is coming from. That is a big help when it comes to late game play. And another thing is the fact that the clones go away and they do a little spin attack. So now it's clearing an area away from where those mobs are coming in. So that's probably like one of the most underrated pieces in his toolkit, and that would be what I'd compare to Reno's poison and fire damage buff that's in his kit. So this is the comparable of that. That's why Reno's a tank and this guy's DPS, because this in his kit allows him to really focus on the damage of elites and bosses, and that helps you in leveling in trials and other gameplay. Let's get to the red. And we'll go again. This is going over again. If you run the first one, here's a bigger recap, but I actually have him this time, so you actually get to see him and you see what the event's about and just different stuff. So, Awaken Jingo Bang. I'm sure I said it like 100 different times. After 3 attacks, summons a giant Jingo Bang, striking enemies in range. So what happens is, this staff that he has kind of comes out of the ground and it kind of hits where he's at. So it's kind of like the field around the potato. And so what happens is, as things come closer to you, it emotes out the ground and it kind of puts a circular shield more towards enemies, and it comes in handy. It does a lot of damage. Like I've seen it on bosses. It does pretty good. Let's see. And for the last one, entering combat, Goku transforms into Hellfire form with a 25% chance to summon one clone when attacking with clones, increasing the clone cap to 10. So he's like got a gang with him, and I understand why they call him the Monkey King, because the clones just come with him, and it's super cool. Really impressed. Probably will max him out. I'm hoping to get a couple more. Waiting a couple more things to come my way. But guys, yeah, this guy is definitely worth. I recommend him. Like, I'm not gonna front. All the SS stuff is really worth. Is it expensive? Yeah, but I do think it is worth if you're trying to get into further gameplay. And I guess I haven't really said like kind of what my goal is of the game, but my goal is honestly to get to level 120. Like, I'd like to complete this, and then after that, then I'd worry about some other stuff. So I'll show you guys, because I don't think I've really made a video like is how far I've gotten. So I've actually got to I'm at Quiet Town 101. The max you can go to as of right now is 120 Quiet Town. So the last Quiet Town is where I'm trying to get to. I'm hoping to reach that. Also, with the extreme challenges, I'm actually hoping my goal here with this one would be to get to the first person with the #1, and I'm only 9 away, or excuse me, I'm only 11 away. So I'll probably end up going after that pretty hard here pretty soon. I think this hero will get me close. I think I'll probably get somewhere between 75 and maybe 76. The way he's set up, with the way I can kind of tool my my character, I should be able to get a little further down. I don't know what the next chapter has in store for me, but this guy will definitely get me there. Guys, like and subscribe to the channel. I hope this was informative. Went over the event a little bit. You got some active missions, of course. It's just basically your dailies. You have the Monkey King Arrival. This is where you would get them. You have to 400 attempts is the max, and that's where you get the choice of legendary fruit, um, which is nice. It's good that they add that in there. It kind of helps with the passes and the booth packs. And then of course you have the trial. Um, I don't really want to go into the boost packs or whatever. Not you have the um, as you get more, they also give you more energy so you can increase his level. Um, yeah, I'm not gonna go into the battle passes or the boost packs because that's telling on myself. You guys figure it out. On that note, that is the Monkey King Wukong, guys. This is the part 2 of this. Like and subscribe, leave a comment. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. I hope I explained how the hero link and linking goes and why you'd want to, so that's one thing I'll say about this. So as many chances as you get to get Robin, Elena, and Angie, you don't have to necessarily on the SS in the triple S heroes have to go for the myth 4 because you'll have multiple. As you can see, I have multiple Elaines, I have multiple Robins. The one I don't have any extra of is Angie. That was one that took me a long time to get, but I got her done. And now what I'm working on with the pools I get is Natasha. I would like to get her to myth 4, and then of course Drew and Hartley. Uh, yeah, and then from there I'll work on Molly, or excuse me, I'll work on Molly. I'll work on where's this girl that? I'll work on Sasha, and I will work on Mike. And so they'll probably be absolutely last, but we'll see how it goes. But definitely the top 3 is what I'm trying to work on with there. And that's why I would say, like, don't feel like that you have to get to if you get 1, great. Don't feel like you have to get to surpass 4 or surpass 3 just at the end of the event, because what will happen is you'll end up having stacks of Elaine and stacks of Robin that you can't do anything with. Like if I go to evolution, I can't evolve them. Like I'm curious to see what they're going to do with them later. Maybe we'll be able to trade them in for stuff, or we'll be able to get different stuff for them. But right now they're useless on my roster. But guys, that is all I got for this one. Once again, Monkey King, second SS hero we have. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to see what the third and the third second 2S hero is going to be like, because I mean it's got to be a healer. Like, I mean, it's nowhere else for them to go. We've got the tank, we've got the DPS, so it's got to be a healer. So I'm curious as to what Angie's going to break into. I have an idea. I believe it's going to be that for lack of better words, the black chick with the purple hair. And we'll see how that goes. But guys, this one was a little bit over. Sorry about the run over. Kind of just was really excited about this one. Like I did, I cranked it out early, and hope you guys enjoyed. Kill out. Peace.